You said. What it do with the phone? You said. Yay! Take a good look. Take a real good look. Take a good look. You said. I had to do it. Shout out to the Reaper. I had to do it. You said. Hey. You said. Take good look. Shout out to the playback gang. Take good look. Thought I told you. Yay! What it do with the business is, man? It's your boy DT3, the Boom Beezy, man, and I'm back at you again with another Boxing Talk podcast. Boxing Talk 180, Wilder Fury 3, NBBC, over everything. I just thought I wanted to come with y'all real quick with a live stream, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Reaper gang. It's another one. Yeah, it's another one. That's your boy 3K the Boss Man, aka Mr. Two Hands Up the Reaper. It's another inspiration. Shout out to the Reaper gang. But rest in turret, I just wanted to make myself clear, and I wanted y'all to see with your own eyes what Undisputed look like in the sport before I go into anything else into this stream, because I'm finna go in. For those that tune in tonight, I ain't got no kids. I'm in the house by myself. My wife might come home. She at her mom's house right now. I'm in the house solo bolo. So yeah, I'm finna go in tonight. Hide your kids. DT3 going in tonight. So you in for a treat today if you tuning in on this bitch. You understand me, playboy? Because I'm finna go in tonight. I'm kid free. So, rest in turret, you need to take a good look at the screen right here. Because what you're looking at is, out of the whole sport of boxing, the whole sport, not half of it, not a third of it, but out of the whole sport of boxing, we only have 4. I repeat, we only got 4. Just as many motherfuckers in here right now. 4 motherfuckers undisputed in the sport of boxing. Only 4. That's it. You got Katie Taylor. You got Clarissa Shields. Those two at the top, for those who don't know, Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields. And at the bottom, you got Jessica McCaskill and Josh Taylor. Those are the only 4 undisputed champions in the sport of boxing. These 4 individuals are the only motherfuckers that's willing to get in there with anybody, anytime, win, lose, draw, don't get no fucks. Only ones. Only ones ain't tripping on the check. They talking about legacy. They really trying to do something in boxing. Real rap. You know what's funny about boxers? Y'all buy y'all way the belts to do nothing. To do nothing. And then y'all hype up the motherfuckers that talk the most. Y'all hype up the motherfuckers that do the most loud talking, bullshitting motherfuckers out here. That's what y'all hype up. That's what y'all be on. That's what y'all rather see. Meanwhile, you got these 4 individuals right here that out of all these 4, y'all probably really know about 2 of them. Why? Because 2 of them recently just fought. Clarissa Shields just fought in an MMA match and won. And Josh Taylor just became undisputed champion at 140 pounds. Okay? Jessica McCaskill is not a talker. Katie Taylor is not a talker. Clarissa Shields is a talker. Josh Taylor, not a talker. But for some reason, these individuals, Clarissa Shields really is not a talker either. She's a doer. She just talking the meanwhile, in between time. Gotta give respect game. But these people get in there. They really fight. They are the creme of the sport. When you're talking about the top of the sport, this is what you're looking at. This is the top of the sport right here. These 4 individuals right here. Ireland, Scotland, and the United States of motherfucking America. Right here. This is the face. This should be the face of boxing. Right here. These 4 motherfuckers should be the face of boxing. I stamp it. I stand by it. DT3 approved. Why? Because y'all did what everybody else is talking about doing. Just when I made that video pertaining to Terrence Crawford, nobody doing more on the pound for pound list than Terrence Crawford. Somebody actually had the nerve to say Canelo because of the amount of divisions that he went through. Let me tell you something. I love you, Nelly Bo. I got love for you, bro. I do. But guess what? What you are trying to do right now, Terrence Crawford already did it. And I don't mean in the super middleweight division. I don't mean that. He's already been undisputed, cuz. He's already done that. He already held all this. He's already did that. He's moving on and trying to do that in another division. Something that I don't think you gonna do. I think your claim to fame is being multiple division champions and being the first undisputed super middleweight champion, which will solidify your claim in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Can't take that away from me, even though you the king of 155, 56 pounds. But that's neither here or there. Terrence Crawford already won undisputed. He already did that shit. He trying to do it in a whole nother division. So he's trying to be a 3-division, 2-time undisputed. Picture that. But gotta give credit to these 4 individuals right the fuck here. Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields at the top, Jessica McCaskill, and Josh Taylor at the bottom. These 4 motherfuckers right here. Only undisputed people in the sport of boxing. Only ones. And 3 of them are females. So what that say about you fellas out here in the sport of boxing, huh? What that say about you motherfuckers? If in your profession, and it is your profession, I might add, there's only 4 people sitting at the top as far as accomplishments. Not money men. Real dogs out here, really motherfuckers, really holding everything that there is to hold in the sport. It's 4 individuals. Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields, Jessica McCaskill, and Josh Taylor. So what y'all need to take a good look at, because that's why I want y'all to look at this shit first, because I want you to take a look at greatness. That's what I want you to look at. This is greatness right here. This is what it looked like. Not the motherfuckers that's getting to the check. You think Katie Taylor don't got money? You think Clarissa Shields don't got money? You think Jessica McCaskill don't got money? You think Josh Taylor don't got money? That's what y'all division, they hold all real estate. If you want anything, you gotta go through them. How many of y'all favorite fighters you can say that about? Fuck Wilder, fuck Fury, fuck Anthony Joshua, fuck Errol Spence, fuck Terrence Crawford, fuck Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko, Tank Davis, all them motherfuckers. These motherfuckers right here got it. Fuck what you talking about. Question me. I'm live with 7 motherfuckers. Where the fuck you niggas at now? Ain't none of you motherfuckers live on none of that shit, so ain't nobody to catch your eye, nothing. Where the fuck y'all at now to test my motherfucking metal? I'm asking. I don't know. Don't worry. I'll wait. I got time. Ain't no kids here. So I got time tonight, baby. So who got something to say about my luxurious foe right here? These my luxurious, fantastic 4 motherfuckers out here that's doing shit in the sport of motherfucking boxing, while y'all bitch ass niggas want to talk about niggas that's chasing money and living in lavish houses and all that. That don't got shit to do with boxing. Are they trying to do what these 4 motherfuckers is doing or have done? Are they trying to do that? No. Maybe only 2 of them motherfuckers really trying to push this shit. But out of all the boxing, you only got these 4 motherfuckers. That's the motherfucking creme de la creme. You looking at greatness. Respect game. Or sit your bitch ass down. Period, point blank. Whether you like them, whether you love them, these is the motherfuckers right here. Right here. Get to the comment section. Roy Jones, what'd you do with the folk? Mondo, what'd you do with the folk? Mondo came in this bitch. But anyway, the fact that out of all the boxing, you only got 4 undisputed champions and 4 of them are females says a whole hell of a lot to me. Y'all not trying to do shit in boxing. None of y'all ain't trying to do nothing. All talk, no substance, no nothing. What's up with Chain with the ice though? So with Chain with the ice though? I ain't trying to do nothing. Until y'all can put yourself in position to do this, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about what your favorite fighter doing. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Only reason why I'm not on Jermell Mondo is because he one belt away. He one belt away. He one belt away, and he actually got to do it on PBC. So I'm gonna give him a just to the end of the year. If that nigga don't make that shit happen, I'ma roast your ass, Jermell. Cause you supposed to be the better brother of the 2. You supposed to be the one that's out here doing shit. For real, for real. You be undisputed, then you could be a part of you could become, it'll be the Fab 4 instead of the Fantastic 4. The Fab 5 instead of Fantastic 4, nigga. Real rap. But you ain't did shit yet. It's these motherfuckers right here. These motherfuckers right here. We got to see. He got to the end of the year, Mondo. He got to the end of the year. No bullshit. I give him to the end of the motherfucking year, then I'm gonna roast his ass. Unless he about to fight him in like the beginning or some shit like that. But if I don't see nothing soon, or if his next opponent is some bullshit, oh, Jermell Charlo. Be on your neck, son. Real rap. See, the problem is with a lot of y'all cats out here, y'all don't like the truth, man. Y'all don't like the fucking truth. All y'all want to do is shoot narratives and shit. Shoot bullshit. Try to gain some sense in the sport of boxing on YouTube. Y'all a lot of your motherfuckers out here don't even care about the sport. Y'all give a fuck about the sport. Y'all care about subscribers and getting money off of motherfuckers. And I ain't just talking about the NBBC. I'm talking about a lot of YouTubers that you and I both know. Real rap. This is boxing. This is what boxing is supposed to be about. This is what it's supposed to be. Why I don't see a lot of shit about Katie Taylor on ESPN, bruh? Why? Why she ain't all over ESPN? Why she ain't all over the place? Like when you win the UFC title, they doing all kind of shit for you when you win the UFC title. Flying, you on shows, you doing all kinds of shit. But here you are, you don't see these people really doing a lot. They might be doing a little something, but you don't see them all over the place. What's up with Double M, though? NBBC in the building. What to do with the phone? I called you yesterday to check up on you. Real rap. I was just trying to check up on you, see how you was doing. You was probably asleep, though, because it was like 8 o'clock my time. So you was probably asleep or some shit. But, real rap. I don't wish to push a false narrative. I want to push the sport of boxing in a positive light for the folk, for the people. Real rap. And what y'all seeing, what y'all looking at right now are the 4 best fighters in boxing. Not the 4 most paid. And the cold part about it, who said they broke? Who said they broke? Who said they hungry? Who said they want for anything? Just because they not talking about money and they ain't showing off their money don't mean they ain't got it. They might be smarter about their money than most people. The problem is with black folks, we want to stunt too fucking much. We want to have the Bentleys, the Bentley Coupes, and the Murcielagos, and the fancy-ass cars, Lambos, and all the shit. That's what we call success. And when we got that shit, that's what we think of. That's what we think of as success. It's a big-ass, fat-ass house, showing that off, bragging about it. That's what's up to them. Meanwhile, you got these people right here who probably live in a very nice house, got a very nice car, and living a comfortable, good life. Real rap. What's up with Dragon Leg? And y'all mad. Y'all hate on them. Josh Taylor, number 9. And man, this is number 9, pound for pound, ESPN top rank. Number 9. And in all of boxing right now, he is the only male that is undisputed right now. Not has held or been undisputed. No, he is. He didn't hold it and move up. He didn't get it from another division. No, he is that right now. Right now. He's that right now. Currently. And when Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, y'all instantly put that nigga up high on the goddamn pound for pound list. Just because he beat Vasily Lomachenko. Josh Taylor done beat everybody in the division. Teofimo ain't beat half. And they got the same amount of fights, and he did more. How the fuck is he not number 3? Why is Teofimo number motherfucking 3 and Josh Taylor is number 9? That's no cap. Wilder and Fury not finna do this. All what they doing right now is trying to get a check off of y'all. Off of me. Not gonna happen. I'm not paying for that shit. I'll catch the highlights. Let y'all know that right here, right now. I'll catch the highlights. I'm not paying for that. You pay for it. And I'll catch the highlights and I'll tell you what I think about it. Just because he beat the pound for pound number 1 or number 2 person, that don't mean he wasn't number 1 pound for pound. Canelo and Terrence Crawford was still out there. So how was he number 1? Maybe on your list, Pigeon. Maybe on your shit. But Vasily wasn't number 1 or number 2 pound for pound. He just had, what, 3 of the 4 belts? Because they emailed that shit to Devin Haney. Real rap. What that got to do with anything? Josh Taylor cleared a whole division, and you comparing that to one fight. You off of a name, cuz. You one of them name niggas. Big name, he should get it just because he beat one big name. That's the problem with this generation. Y'all get one big name and you think you the best. One big name. One decent name on your resume. Now you the best motherfucking fighter out here. Can't nobody see you. Can't nobody outbox you because you be one decent fighter. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck out of here. That's the problem with this generation. Jamal Charlo beat Deverenchenko. Now he tough. He beat a test. That nigga wasn't even a test for you. Devin ain't boring. I'm so sick of that narrative too. Devin is boring. Devin ain't boring just because you don't knock people out. Everybody ain't gonna knock everybody out. Stop expecting that. Stop looking for that. This is boxing. Everybody not gonna knock everybody out. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna see knockouts every time somebody fight, especially when they fight in top opposition. Because if you fight in top opposition and you knock them out, that just shows how either good you are and how bad they really was, or you just that fucking good. But everybody can't knock everybody out. And when you fighting at the top level, it comes to a point you're not really going to knock everybody out like that. Not going to happen. So why are y'all looking for that so fucking much? Y'all looking for motherfuckers to knock people out that ain't finna knock people out, that ain't known for knocking people out. When Paulie Malignaggi fight, didn't nobody trip on Paulie boxing motherfuckers? Wasn't nobody talking shit about Paulie? Nobody. I don't remember. Wasn't nobody calling Paulie Malignaggi boring? I don't get it. But Devin Haney boring. Shakur Stevenson boring. That shit you pulled up, that last fight, Shakur was some bullshit. You could have turned up on dude and you didn't. On some sucker shit. So I ain't impressed by you with that shit. I feel like you let the motherfucking world down with that bullshit. Nicolino Luce can stand right in front of you and you don't touch that nigga. Him and Willie Pep. That's why I sent you there. But real rap. I'm not impressed with Fury and this Wilder shit. I'm not impressed by that. Y'all can. It's bogus. Wilder sitting there in the press conference, heart beating, hard than a motherfucker. He got to sit next to the motherfucker that just whooped his whole ass, all the shit. Wilder nervous than a motherfucker sitting next to Fury. He didn't know what the fuck to do. Had no clue what the fuck to do. None. Just because you didn't like the fight don't mean it was boring, cuz. You could not like the fight all you want to. But I ain't never been asleep. Won't you wake the fuck up? You over here on my shit, cuz. I don't play that biased narrative. Devin Haney could box. That's what he do. He box. And just because you don't like his style of boxing don't mean he boring. If you understood the sweet signs of the sport, you wouldn't call him motherfucker boring. The only reason why y'all call shit like that boring is because y'all want to see old blood and guts. If you want to see old war, blood, and guts, watch Muay Thai, because they stay in the pocket the whole time, throwing elbows and knees. You're going to see a nigga get cut, bust the fuck up, all the shit. Watch that shit. If you just want to see niggas get knocked the fuck out and smacked all over the goddamn place, head busted open, all that shit, watch Muay Thai fights. If that's what you looking for, watch Muay Thai fights. But if you want to see the sweet science and you mad at motherfuckers who could actually box out here, hit and not get hit and make people look silly, because if I show you a motherfucker like Nicolino Luce, or if I show you Willie Pep, you ain't going to say that motherfucker boring. You're going to say he's masterful. Fuck out of here. What's up, Lo? What it do with the phone? What's up, Martin Banner? It's all good. I'm good. Martin Banner. What to do with the phone? I don't have time for that, man. Ain't no fanboyism over here. Ain't none of that. It's NBBC, and you follow back with NBBC forever. And that's what it is. Ain't no narrative pushing over here. What it do, Zach? What's up? What it do with the phone? What it do? But ain't none of that narrative pushing shit over here. It's real talk. I'm not finna cafeteria Fimo because he hot. I'm not finna cafe Devin Haney because he black and he from the town and I'm from the town. I'm from the town. Not finna cap. Not finna cap for Shakur Stevenson. Not finna cap for Terrence Crawford. Not finna do it. If y'all want real talk, this is where you at. But if you want a narrative, if you want some, oh, you talking about my fighter, you talking about this ain't for you. This ain't for you. Go where they catering to all black fighters. Go where they cater to all UK fighters. Go where they cater to all black fighters. Go over there. Go with them motherfuckers. Don't come here. Because we talk about real boxing motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that's really doing shit. Really trying to get to the pinnacle. This is the pinnacle. What you're looking at is the pinnacle. There is none higher. One belt ain't shit. It's not. This is the pinnacle. This is what greatness look like. You see it. And instead of y'all promoting this, y'all rather promote a black narrative or a Mexican narrative or a UK narrative or a Lomachenko narrative, a Triple G narrative, a Canelo narrative, a Ryan Garcia narrative, a Teofimo Lopez narrative, a Deontay Wilder narrative, a Tyson. Y'all all got these fucking narratives because y'all want to cater to their fan base and bump dicks with them, pause, and get in their pockets and let them motherfuckers pay you to bump dicks with them, pause. And if you really a boxing fan, real rap. If you a real boxing fan, the ladies are making the fellas look bad. Because the ladies out here handling. They out here doing shit. And only one dude is out here, really out here trying to make some shit happen. The rest of you motherfuckers just talking about it, all this shit, talking about, Nick, Jamal Charlo said some of the dumbest fuck shit in all of captivity of mankind. What in the fuck, Jamal? Why, bro? Why do you niggas talk? Why? Why do y'all open your mouth and say shit? Why? Why would you sit up there? Nigga, you 30, bud. You 30 out here, cuz. So what the fuck you mean a Danny Jacobs fight, a David Benavidez fight, even the Khalid Plant fight is something that you looking for later down the road? For sure, Jay. I see you, bro. Hit me in the DM. So you mean to tell me, bro, in front of God and everybody, at 30 motherfucking years old, in the sport of boxing, when y'all niggas are the main ones to say, like, when you hit 30, 35, that's when you start to get old and reach your peak in the sport of boxing. These you niggas talking. When this shit happen, y'all motherfuckers want to talk about you ain't trying to fight past that. You trying to retire. But then in the same breath, you talking about you trying to fight David Benavidez, Bubu Andrade, or Danny Jacobs. That's a fight that's later down the road. You ain't getting no younger, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Later down the road. What's down the road, motherfucker? What's later down the road, Jamal? I don't know, you tell me, nigga. What's later down the road at 30 years old, nigga, and you only got one belt in the sport of boxing, bro? And there's nothing that you're doing to show that you're trying to unify. Nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. All you doing is talking about who ain't nobody and who ain't this, ain't worth your time. All this bullshit ain't worth this, ain't gonna get no money. Meanwhile, your bitch ass is fighting Juan Montiel. Oh my God. Sweet tap dancing Jesus. Mary and Joseph and all of Jesus' disciples. God damn it, Jamal. The fuck wrong with you? Huh? What is wrong with you? Meanwhile, we got Wilder and Fury doing all this sucker shit in the press conference. All this bullshit. Trying to sell the fight. You got Malik Scott. You got Malik Scott. You got, bro, how in the fuck you got Malik Scott hyping this fight, cuz? Malik Scott finna sell this fight for Deontay Wilder. That's what you telling me in front of God and everybody, Mary, Joseph, and all the children? That's what you telling me? Malik Scott finna sell this fight for Deontay Wilder and you LDBC bitch ass niggas finna run with that shit and say Wilder is all business. He don't need to talk. I already know what you niggas gonna say. I don't even gotta watch y'all videos, lives, or nothing. I already know what you niggas is gonna do. I already know. Y'all gonna say how Wilder is ready and all this bullshit and he ain't got no words. He don't need to talk. He a kid. Y'all gonna push this whole ass bitch nigga narrative for this nigga. That's finna be horrendous. And you finna have a whole gang of dumb motherfuckers following that nigga. And I'm telling you niggas right now, I got videos waiting for you bitch ass niggas. The first fuck narrative I hear, I'ma rip your whole ass. I'ma tear a new one in you. I told you niggas. It's 2021. It is my motherfucking year. Me, Two Hands is our year. I told you niggas. All that bullshit y'all be talking, I'm finna start ripping you. I'm on y'all necks. This what y'all wanted? Y'all finna get it. I've been quiet. I've been nice. I've been cool. I ain't been saying nothing. I ain't been making my videos about niggas. I just been sitting back watching you hoes say fuck shit and be about fuck shit, talk about the other side niggas and do the same shit these other side niggas is doing. But at the same time, talk shit about them niggas. What's up with Lost Dog? Are you serious? We over here parlaying with niggas. What's up with H Money though? We over here parlaying shit with niggas. That's still pushing a motherfucking narrative. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Chin Smoke, hit that. What it do with the phone? Y'all got life fucked up out here, bruh. I've been hella quiet, like, bro. Boxing Nuke, Punch Drunk, Black and Brown, few other people. But off the top of the dome, that's what I could think of. I got love for Black and Brown. That's my dude. No diss to him whatsoever. But I'm not with that Fab Five shit. I'm not with none of that shit. Because I honestly feel like when it comes to flaming these niggas, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna come up with an excuse for these motherfuckers, all the shit. Cause you want to support these young fighters on the come up. Nigga, they grown ass men still. And they getting heat. And if any of you YouTubers making excuses for any of these boxers, I'm on your neck. Let me find out. This the nigga y'all did not want. This the nigga that was trying to be quiet, trying to be cool, didn't want to say shit about niggas because I'm cool with niggas and all that shit. No, done. The fuck you come from, Texas ho NATO? Fuck wrong with you hoes? And I actually got family in Texas. What the fuck your bitch ass bring your whole ass up in here for? Talk shit. Fuck you on. I ain't got time for you. Anyway, I buy houses. What to do with the phone? If I miss you, my fault. Anyway. Before I have my motherfucking mods boot your bitch ass spot here if they ain't do that shit already. Anyway, like I said. Nuke be catering to the Canelo, Ryan Garcia, anybody that's in the Canelo camp or associated with that nigga. Cat form. That's what he do. That's a narrative. That's a narrative. Love you, D-Jeff. When niggas would say shit about Tiafimo, you a cat form. Him and his daddy. Cap. Love you, bruh. But you did that shit. Couldn't fuck with it. I just, no. Can't fuck with it. Love you, bruh. Real rap. Not that shit. Can't fuck with it, bruh. Punch Drunk. Tiafimo. Cap. Mexican fighters. Cap. That's what you on. Mexican fan base. Cap. You ain't for the sport. How many of you motherfuckers done seen them hype these niggas up? Like, hype them, though. Not give a little, oh, congratulations, they did, blah, blah. But really, are they hyping up the sport or are they hyping up a fucking fan base? Are they channels based on the whole sport of boxing or just a particular fan base? My channel is not about real rap. My channel is not technically about every fucking weight division. My channel is about exposing bullshit. If it's bullshit, you're going to hear from DT3. If it's some bullshit going on in boxing, guess who finna come out with some videos? Guess who finna have live streams popping? DT motherfucking 3. And if some fights happen and I just so happen to be so fucking thrown back by, you'll see videos about that type of shit. But when you see motherfuckers just making videos out of hot, thin fucking air, every time a fighter wipe they fucking ass, they making videos. Every time a fighter say something, they making videos. Because they want money off the content. It ain't really about the sport no more. Once them subscription numbers go up, it's about the check. And if I'm getting the check, catering to a Katie Taylor fan base, I'm not going to say shit about Jessica McCatskill in a positive light. Because all my fan base don't like Jessica McCatskill. So I'm finna talk shit about Jessica McCatskill. So all the haters gonna come to my shit. All the haters of Jessica McCatskill and the lovers of Katie Taylor gonna come to my channel. And I'll build my channel off that shit. Or I'll talk about how good Carissa Shields is. And how bad everybody else is and how she the GOAT and all that. And build my channel off that shit. Off that narrative. Because it's a good market to touch on. Let's say if that was the truth. That's what motherfuckers do. I'm not capping for Anthony Joshua. I'm not capping for fucking Ryan Garcia. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You want him to beat Fury 100%. A lot of people want him to beat Fury. Fury going there underestimating him, it's going to be a situation. But if Wilder going there thinking he the best thing since sliced motherfucking cheese, Tyson Fury going to beat his ass within 5 rounds. Easy work. I don't have time for the bullshit. So, y'all can keep this narrative shit up. Not gonna happen over here. And I'm tired of y'all every time I say something about certain channels. Y'all get this boy, oh, come on, DT3, man. Come on, DT, man. Why you, bro, cool. Okay, he could be cool. I never said the motherfucker a bad person. I never said none of these people are evil individuals and they should die, rot in hell, and die of mass obscurity type shit. I ain't say nothing like that about these niggas. But the moment I criticize anybody, I get, like, look, real rap. Let me tell y'all something. How many of y'all really go at other YouTubers when y'all ever seen somebody say anything about DT3 the Boom Man? I've seen pretty much every diss video towards me. Ain't seen nobody go there to have my back, none of that shit, except maybe one video where Monique Thompson came down there and I think For Real Parker was there. Shout out to For Real. I call you For Real because you're the truth. Aside from that, I ain't never seen nobody really go to bat for DT3 and the NBBC like that as far as on the chat. My subscription base. Ain't seen it. Ain't seen it. I go to these press conferences and when they live and shit, type NBBC. I don't see you niggas. I'm in there by myself. Just me, myself, and I. It's a motherfucking movement. A movement. To go against false narratives and bullshit in the sport of boxing. Keep things boxing. When I say keep things boxing, that don't mean you can't say shit about another motherfucking channel. Because if you talking boxing and you talking bullshit on the sport of boxing or you pushing a narrative towards a particular fighter or fan base, guess who finna start talking about your whole ass? So don't think you exempt. It's cool when I'm talking about LDBC because don't nobody like them. But what about when I'm talking about your favorite YouTuber? Or your YouTuber's favorite YouTuber? Then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna say? Now it's all I gotta make peace and shit. Ain't no beef. Ain't no beef. As far as I know, ain't no beef. But a lot of y'all try to make beef where it ain't none. And all it is over here is just effective criticism. I'm not hearing none of that. Wilder was scared the first fight. You talking to a motherfucker who's looking at more than just, I'm a fan of him because I want him to win, motherfucker. I understand where a lot of y'all come from. Y'all a fan of dude because you're a black man. You want to see the black man win, regardless of how he look or how he is. You know, you want to see the black man. I get it. I get it. But boxing is bigger than one black man or white man or Asian man or Mexican man. Boxing is bigger than any man. I talk boxing. I'm looking at more than just, one particular thing. He got power. I'm looking at way more tangibles. Way more. Did he use the jab? Yeah, he used that motherfucker. Yeah. How effective was he with that bitch, though? How? I can use a lot of shit, but if it ain't effective, what the fuck good is it to me? Y'all be cap for fighters. All cap. No substance. All bullshit. No real shit. No real talk. No real nothing. Just all bullshit. No substance. No nothing. Meanwhile, you got these 4 fighters right here. Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields, Jessica McCaskill, and Josh Taylor. Bend over. What to do with the folk? You got these 4 fighters right here who are actual pinnacle of the sport. And the fighters that get the most praise in the sport are the fighters that are getting so-called the most money. Don't got nothing to do with nothing. Just who getting the most money. But these 4 fighters are at this time, because all these 4 are current. Not have, all of them, these 4 right now, have the belts. All of them right now, current. If you want to win a belt in the lightweight division, you got to go through Katie Taylor. You want to win a belt in the welterweight division, you got to go through Jessica McCaskill. If you want to win a belt in the middleweight division, you got to go through Clarissa Shields. If you want to win a belt in the super lightweight, welterweight division, you got to go through Josh Taylor. There is none. Before me, there was many. After me, there will be only none. Respect game. Mad Hatter, you know I don't believe that shit. I wonder where my nigga KG at, Kenneth Gord, man. Shout out Kenneth Gord. Real rap. We hype up all these bullshit ass fighters, bro. Because they got the fat house, fat cars. We see them on islands, kicking their feet up, sipping their champagne, smoking their cigars, living their best life. All the shit. Okay, Jannard, you really want some smoke. You want smoke. That's what you want. You want smoke. You want some bias nigga. If you think Tank KO Josh Taylor, nigga, he better hope he lasts 5 rounds with Josh Taylor. If Leader Ella B is saying Mario Barrios, which I do think is cap, if he's willing to say that Mario Barrios is a mistake fight and he's the only one willing to say that, what you think he gonna say about Josh Taylor? Fuck, put that nigga in there with Jose Ramirez first. No, put him in there with Prograis. Put him in there with Prograis. Just saying, they both southpaws. See what he do. See what he do. He ain't fit. That's what I can't stand about you niggas, blood. Y'all be capping for shit like Tank, But when it come to a fighter like Crawford, who is y'all will shit on him. I bet you will shit on Crawford. Tank ain't beating Josh Taylor. Tank ain't even beating the best 135 pounders, Jannard. How the fuck is he gonna even think about fighting the Josh Taylor? They not finna put him in there with nobody significant. Tank a bully. He ain't finna fight nobody that could punch him back and hurt. He not finna do that. Floyd not finna do that with him. He gonna move him up and win regular belts. That's what he finna do. Win nothing but regular belts. He might even win a regular. I wouldn't be surprised if Tank won a regular belt at 54, my nigga. Just so they could say he fought at 54. Or 47, excuse me, at 47. I wouldn't be surprised. And he win another regular belt. And then he becomes like some 5-division champion and all. Bro, I can already see the bullshit. And y'all like that shit. Y'all don't like this. That's why I left it up here for y'all. Cause y'all don't want this. Y'all not really about this. Y'all not. This ain't what you want. This is the glory. Y'all want to milk the sport for money. Which also lets me know that you niggas don't got no hustle outside the sport. Because Josh Taylor could retire right now. He already did everything. All 4 of these fighters could retire right now. They all fighting because they want to, not because they have to. Only reason why they will fight because they have to is because they are bad with money. But if they were smart with their money, they could retire right now. Never fight again. Their names would carry them along if they smart. And they will continue to make revenue. Whether if it's coaching, being an analyst, whatever it is, they could still do something to make money and be lucrative. Because of what they've accomplished in the sport of boxing already. But everybody's too busy trying to milk the boxing pot. Milk it for everything they can milk it for. Jessica McCaskill, I think, is the only one that got every belt. Every belt. Everyone. Don't some great names have held the IBO belt, hence Floyd Mayweather, Lennox Lewis, to name a few. So to say that it's not prestigious, I mean, even Anthony Joshua held that motherfucker. To say that motherfucker ain't prestigious is ridiculous. Triple G has held it, all this shit. Chris Eubank has held it. Like, for y'all to shit on the IBO belt like it's just a meaningless belt because motherfuckers, they ain't trying to cash out. The reason why motherfuckers is loving the WBC is because niggas getting paid off them niggas. All them sanctioning fees for all them belts and all that shit and all the money that WBC putting up, man, them niggas getting checks off the WBC. That's why they hyping it up. And to be real with y'all, the WBC belt is the prettiest belt. It is. In my opinion, it's the prettiest belt. It's made with real gold. Why would I need to keep the same energy because of Triple G and Canelo breaking records with #1 contender belts? I feel you. I like the IBF too, Roger. But my favorite is the WBC. When I first started training, that was a belt that I wanted to win. Unfortunately, I didn't go about my career the right way to put myself in position to win it. Barrios started off at 122 pounds, man. He started at 122 pounds. He a little dude. He just tall. Real rap. He a little dude. Mario Barrios is not a big guy. He's not as big as you think. He just tall. It's a setup. It's a setup. They making it seem like because Mario Barrios has fought at 140, all the shit, so they gonna hype that fight up. Barrios ain't finna do shit. All right, we'll see. Tank got cracked too. We'll see how he stands up to Tank when Tank hit him. We'll see. If Mario Barrios beat Tank, that'll be the beginning of a lot of things I think to come. Because I think that's what's gonna change the game is when upsets start happening. When people start cherry picking going wrong. That's when boxing may get back to boxing. When promoters start realizing that, hey man, anybody could lose on any given night, and we sitting there trying to cherry pick, and fighters just thinking they too good and getting too confident and they too comfortable because they got money, and they don't realize that in this game, you know, hunger is what gets you by, and you fuck around and fight a dude and he really hungry and he coming to win, and you thinking you finna just go through this dude and he beat your ass. Wilder, Fury do not want to be undisputed champions. They don't. Jamal Charlo don't want to be undisputed. He don't. I don't even think Errol Spence wants to be undisputed. I don't. I think Teofimo do. But I think Teofimo, the fame is starting to get to him a little bit. But don't nobody really want to be undisputed, y'all. Nobody. Except these 4 individuals right here. Because they are that currently. 130, 135, 130, and 140. To answer your question, Matt Hatter, he asked me a question, what weight did I fight at? I fought at 130, 135, 140. Highly disappointed in boxing now. Boxing ain't what it's supposed to be. It ain't about what it used to be. It's about what it's supposed to be. I'm not caught up in the old era. I'm caught up in what boxing is supposed to be. I'm a fighter. My job is to be ready to fight. You're the promoter. Your job is to promote. That's your job. Your job is not to tell me that I need to be a promoter too. That's not my job. My job is to be ready. So when you call me and say you want to fight this guy, I'm ready to do it. And you put your money up and you get me to fight and you set it up so I can fight this dude. That's your job. What's up with George? What to do with the foe? What's up with Andre? What to do with the foe? That's your job. But now you telling fighters that, oh, they not marketable because they not talking enough. They don't talk enough. They ain't running their mouth enough. What's up with Sly Tendencies, dog? What to do with the folk? Like, that's what we doing. None of these fighters, in my opinion, except maybe Canelo, and I think Terrence Crawford, I think Monster Inoue, Teofimo Lopez, and even Anthony Joshua, think those fighters, Alexander Usyk, think those fighters are really chasing greatness. I really do. But your favorite fighter, and even your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, a lot of them dudes is looking for the check. They bullies. Suckers. And I can't fuck with it. And I'm not gonna fuck with it. And if I don't, I'm not here to be popular. Y'all niggas want to be popular. Just like these fighters. Y'all want to be popular. Y'all want to say niggas hating on you and shit. Yeah, he hating because I got 20,000 subs. He hating I got 50,000 subs. He hate. I don't give a fuck about your subs, nigga. Give a fuck. That don't got shit to do with me. That don't take away the bullshit that come out your fucking mouth. Whether if it's LDBC niggas, whether if it's niggas I know, whether Boxing Nuke, Punch Drunk, Black and Brown, that nigga live right now. When I get up off this bitch, I'm finna slide on you too. But I'm not finna slide to be disrespectful. I'm slide to be and tell us what the fuck's on my goddamn mind. That's what I do. I've been trying to be nice about this shit. I've been trying to be cool and be the nice dude. But bottom line is, y'all don't really want to be together on this shit. Y'all want to be tribal. Y'all rather be tribal. Y'all do. NBBC is supposed to be for everybody. It's not about being all black or just black dudes. It's supposed to be for everybody. I tried to bring everybody in the YTBC together, as many as I could, and I got spitting in the face for it in a lot of ways. You guys don't want to be together. Y'all guys want to spit y'all narrative and get to the check. And it's integrity over everything over here. It's boxing over everything. It's not Clarissa Shields and her fan base. It's not Deontay Wilder, his fan base. It ain't Tyson Fury, his fan base. It ain't nothing. None of that shit. None of that. What I'm on, nigga? Bruh, I'm on all this bullshit narratives, bullshit on YouTube. I'm on YouTubers. I'm on them. I'm on y'all neck. I'm on you bitch ass boxers. I'm on y'all neck. If you want to join me, nigga, your ass ain't going to sleep. You don't sleep no goddamn way. You more than welcome to slide on a motherfucking panel. Cause I'm still talking my shit. I just been talking my shit for the last hour. I ain't really been just on nothing but just talking my shit. Real rap. Shout out to the Reaper gang. Your ass is the reason why I'm live any motherfucking way. Thank you. You are the inspiration behind this great content that I'm supplying the folk with. But I'm just going in on shit. And just how I feel about Wilder and Fury is just bogus. It's just funny how the nigga, and the cold part about it, that's why I say you wait and watch shit. Don't go off of the first thing motherfuckers say. You wait, you watch. Tyson Fury said that he wasn't training. Like, you got to listen to motherfuckers when they talk. Nigga said in the press conference he wasn't training. So when he was talking about the AJ fight, the nigga was never training for it. He was never working out. He was never working out for a fight that he said to the public that he was trying to make happen. He wasn't even training. Gave you a fight date, all the shit. All the shit. Like, bro, Tyson Fury is a talker, bro. He is a good talker. He's a nigga that could probably talk motherfuckers out their shoes, all the shit. And that's his claim to fame, is he's a good talker. But the one thing about niggas that talk hella much, if you listen to them enough or long enough, they will expose themselves. If you listen long enough, trust me. Trust me, they will expose themselves. Real rap. And Tyson Fury said himself out his own damn mouth, can't post the shit because PBC probably gonna block my stream just like y'all did when I tried to show the Wilder and Fury shit. So I ain't finna fuck with y'all motherfuckers on that shit. So anyway, you said in the press conference that you are just now starting to train. You ain't been training. All the shit. Wilder sitting there looking like all my life I had to fight. And y'all really finna sell this shit. Y'all really finna try to sell this shit. Y'all really finna try to push this narrative. Like I said before, I ain't paying for it. I catch the highlights. Period, point blank. I'm not paying for it. Not gonna happen. That shit better come on ESPN Plus. If it don't, oh well, I'll wait for the highlights. Real rap. Like I said, I'm not here for no narratives. I'm here to push boxing. If you can't handle effective criticism, this ain't the place for you. If you can't handle real talk, if you can't handle your fighter getting talked about, if you can't handle your favorite YouTuber getting talked about, bro, this ain't the channel for you. I don't care about your favorite YouTuber, and I don't care about your favorite YouTuber's YouTuber. I don't care about that. I don't. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about me either. I care about boxing. I care about the integrity of the sport of boxing. And there are a lot of channels. I ain't gonna say a few. There are a lot of channels that talk real good boxing talk. They are. That's a part of the YTBC. But a lot of people push narratives. The vast majority push narratives because they know they getting money off of that fan base. It's not about the sport no more. And at some point, a lot of you delusional. Y'all start to believe your own bullshit and then talk about other motherfuckers who are delusional and believe they own bullshit. How the fuck that make you look? You don't look better doing the same shit that somebody else is doing and then you talking about it. That don't make you look better. Hold on, bro. Real rap. Y'all talk about the LDBC, end up doing LDBC shit. Then you say, I don't race bait, I don't do this, I don't block people, I don't do. Golden cage is still a cage. You still spitting to a particular fan base just like them. Catering to a particular fan base just like them. And talking about them when they do it. And anybody that say anything against the particular fighter that you hyping, you making videos. Some of y'all do it subliminal, so you don't look like you going at nobody. I personally don't give a fuck. I call you out by name. Period, point blank. I am not the YouTuber that feels he's too big. I ain't gonna say his name, but I ain't gonna say this. I'm gonna say your name. I'm gonna say who you are. I'm gonna say that. Real rap. Even like when John Boxing talked shit, when he used to talk shit about me, I already knew he was gonna do that shit. John did what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to run his mouth. That's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to run his mouth. That's what I expected him to do. So when I made the video saying, John, you make your videos, do what you're supposed to do, because that's what you need to do to create content. That's your thing. You do that. He did what he's supposed to do. But I ain't see nobody over there getting that breath for me. Didn't happen. What's up with the Reaper though? Shout out to the inspiration. What to do with the folks?
Man, shit, man. I'm just chilling, man. Just seen you was live, man. Figure I was tapping in, see what you talking about. What's going on?
I'm just cooking, bro. I'm cooking on kind of whatever.
For sure.
I just kind of I got a lot on my mind for real pertaining to just the YTBC boxing, and then when you got fighters, like I said, when you got only 4 fighters in the sport of boxing that's undisputed, but you got all these other fighters talking about how they want to be undisputed, but ain't making no moves to show you that. And they got all these fan base and all this bullshit. But you don't see a lot of Katie Taylor hype. You don't see a lot of Jessica McCaskill hype. You don't see a lot of Carissa Shields. Well, you see us starting to see more Carissa Shields hype because she just won an MMA fight. But you don't see that much Josh Taylor hype. And ESPN got him number 9 pound for pound, while Teofimo Lopez is number 3 pound for pound.
Nah, that's not accurate. It's not accurate at all. We know ESPN, they pound for pound ranking full of shit anyway. I mean, I ain't in full agreement. They got fucking Canelo Alvarez above Bud Crawford, but they got that shit like that. Like,
I think Bud did more than Canelo. Somebody got at me and was like, Canelo did more. I was like, Canelo is doing right now what Crawford already did. I know he didn't do it at middleweight, but he's already been undisputed. He's already done that. Canelo is trying to do that right now. Crawford has already done it.
But tell me one fighter motherfucking Crawford pick and choose, and I can name about 5 fighters Canelo done duck. I can name about fucking 7 fighters motherfucking Canelo done motherfucking. Hey, I can name 5 fights motherfucking Canelo done had janky motherfucking decisions. I can name 3 off the top of my head that he's fucking clearly lost. You know what I mean? And you name a division, he ducks somebody there. Then, you know, people make excuses for him. Niggas, like I just said, like when I did the video earlier today, and I put the, you know what I'm saying, the one clip of Mike Tyson quote in the beginning, and I put the Muhammad Ali quote at the end. Motherfuckers don't realize why I be doing certain shit. Niggas ain't listening to what Muhammad Ali said. He fought Sonny Liston when he was 22 years old, and he was basically a unknown figure at the time. That nigga was bigger, stronger, faster. Everybody thought he was going to get punished and all of that shit. He punished that dude. He's winning belts at that time. Oscar De La Hoya, multi-world champion by the age of 21. Hold on, and we ain't even got to stop there. Mike Tyson, undisputed at the age of 21. So why is it that these dudes are great knockout kings, but Canelo was green in his craft going up against Floyd? And you got niggas like Wilfred Benitez winning titles at 17 and shit like that, who really you should be mentioned like one of the 5 kings and shit like that, because he banged with them boys. But they, you know what I mean? But Canelo get all of these passes. When it come to Canelo, niggas can make all of these excuses for the shit that he do. They can make all of this excuse. Oh, you want payday? Did fucking Rocky Fielding want payday? You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga is known for fucking niggas make excuses. They make so many excuses for that man and build such a wall around him and shit like that. But then when you bring that shit up, niggas act like it's offensive. But then you just a Canelo hater. But when it come to Bud Crawford, let's revert back to this. When Sean Porter was about to fight Errol Spence, nobody gave him a chance outside of my channel and a couple of channels. I kept telling niggas, I said, Sean might not win, but there's a big chance that Sean might not lose either. You know what I mean? And you can see they robbed him out of socks in that fight, didn't call not one low blow or nothing like that. Errol gets exposed. So what do? When Errol don't look right with him, when everybody thought Sean was a bum who would just get washed by Errol, what do they do to Terrence Crawford? they throw fucking Sean Porter in his direction like that's something that Terrence Crawford has to do at 147 to even be mentioned or even get a fight with Errol Spence, but he running around here fighting 135 pounders who don't have no belt. He running around here fighting 147 pounders who ain't done nothing significant at 147 unless you want to mention Rod Salka. Who the fuck is that? Number 71 in Pennsylvania, I'm sure. So it's the constant double standards that boggle my mind and water this sport down. And the women, they sure are putting on. The only reason that the women will never get heralded like the men is because the science don't trickle down to the women the way it does with the men. See, the men have men are naturally what we are. You know what I'm saying? Women have adapted and evolved to getting them to liking the sport that, you know what I'm saying, we started and getting involved in it. And that's great. But it's a damn shame that women are outshining men. And I swear to God, that's why I was just saying it. Go with all of this SJW shit I think about boxing right now. Niggas have created a space where the soft can truly dwell, and niggas is okay with that. Motherfuckers have created a space to where instead of motherfucking challengers being able to challenge champions, it has become completely taboo for a challenger to challenge a champion. And he's a champion in his own fucking right. Niggas throw roadblocks in front of them. Why are you throwing roadblocks there? If it's so easy for them to do it, then why don't they just do it? You know what I mean? I'm tired of don't get me geeked up about your fucking favorite fighter if your favorite fighter ain't willing to fight nobody that's even going to be a threat to him. Period. And stop making excuses for why he lost to Floyd. Stop making excuses for that nigga losing to Lara. Stop making excuses for the fucking how the Trout fight looked. Stop making excuses for how fucking he got robbed against Triple G. Stop making excuses for the 6 catchweights in his career. And it always resort back to a whole bunch of hatred for one side, but double standards for another. Oscar De La Hoya been blasting this clown on the media, and he been saying the right shit. And you want to know why niggas is mad at Oscar De La Hoya doing it? Because he Mexican too. Dead ass. They want him to ride that wave and be all up Canelo ass. No, because he's supposed to be your brother. No, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And look, the only thing that I be disagreeing with niggas saying is like he running from Charlo. I don't think Charlo is the type of fighter that gives Canelo real problems. You know what I mean? Just stylistically. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been on board with like Charlo beating him, but whoever think that, hey, that's your own right to think that. Like me thinking Bivol or, Demetrius Andrade would be, you know what I mean, the best challenge and the challenge for him to take. Niggas might not agree with that. But here's the deal. You got a guy who went up to 175 pounds and fought an over-the-hill Sergey Kovalev, who's been getting his brains beat in by later Alvarez and even fucking Anthony Yard to a certain extent right before that. But that's just only for him to go up there and dare to be great. No, you were daring to be decrepit. You were daring to beat up the decrepit. Period.
You think if Yard won, he would have fought Yard? If Yard would have beat Kovalev, you think he would have fought Yard?
Yeah, he would have fought Yard. He would have fought Yard because Yard don't present no right. He would have caught Yard exactly where Yard is. Yard would have been truly green in the situation, regardless of whether he came off of that Kovalev win or not. You know what I'm saying? His youth and power just carried him through with a good shot in that fight. He would have exploited that. He would have fought Yard. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a known fact that this dude gets out of the way of situations that are uncomfortable to him. Because I just look at the patterns, bro. I don't care what motherfuckers are talking about. I care about patterns of behavior. And when I look at patterns of behavior, the patterns of behavior show me that, okay, damn good fighter, but a damn good duck too. So when y'all motherfuckers sit up there and talking about this dude, Canelo, even being an all-time great, look at the all-time greats that came before him. Julio Cesar Chavez didn't pick and choose. Juan Manuel Marquez didn't pick and choose. Alexis Arguello didn't pick and choose. And that nigga had Aaron Pryor thumping on his head.
And nobody wanted to fight Aaron Pryor.
Nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody. Sugar Ray Leonard avoided that smoke at all costs. At all costs. So I'm just saying, bro, what is an all-time great? You can't consider these niggas all-times great when there's a bunch of fucking stipulations on everything that they do. This nigga birthed a whole fucking franchise title and ran with that shit, jumping divisions. Man, look. Love them all you want, man. Love them all you want, But don't deny the shit, man. And if you get mad at me, you're going to have to be mad at me because I'm not here to motherfucking suck nobody ass, kiss nobody ass. The facts are the facts. And when you want niggas to talk different about them, then maybe he should be doing different shit. Because like I said, you can see, it don't take Ray Charles to see why this man is at 168 pounds doing what he's doing right now. And when I ask motherfuckers, well, you think he will be doing that shit if David Benavidez right there? They be like, well, what about David Benavidez? Because he's the only real threat at 168 pounds. None of them other dudes up there could really have a chance of knocking this man out or putting punishment in or will walk through punishment the way he will and give him the type of hell that he deserves to receive. Nobody will do it. Billy Joe Saunders, y'all love that fight. They all love that fight just so they could try to say that that was a slick fight. I told y'all motherfuckers it wasn't that. I told y'all he was going to get his ass knocked out, touched in the body, and that was going to be it. What happened? This nigga loves niggas that he can knock over, man. Like, let's be serious here. This nigga, Mauricio Suleiman, said it out his own mouth via Lance Pugmire. This nigga, Avani Yildirim, was not mandated. He wasn't mandated. The WBC didn't mandate Avani Yildirim. That bitch nigga requested it. He requested it. Hello? But y'all cool with that shit too, right? Oh, he's just fighting this mandatory. Y'all niggas don't find that shit janky. That motherfucking this nigga fighting fighting fucking Callum Smith on a 5-week fucking basis. Then this motherfucking WBC, they slid the WBC in so fast, I thought it was a Nolan Ryan fastball or changeup. Like, let's be serious here. They just flung that bitch up in there. I didn't even know the motherfucker was on the line. Like, yo, so how can you not question a nigga moves like that? But you want to know what niggas is going to do? They going to say you a hater. The fanboy rhetoric got to stop. Y'all got to stop protecting these goofy ass niggas. I'll be the first to say, hyper talent all day long. Good fighter all day long. But has he shown me greatness? No. Because the one fight I would have validated that shit, he lost. A couple of fights, he lost. The most significant ones, he lost. He created his own division, but he getting belts at 160 for it.
What was it like? What the 155?
155, 156 Ghost Division shit. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's always a double standard for this nigga. But look, it's a double standard. Once again, I will repeat it redundantly as fuck because I just made the video today. Mike Tyson undisputed at 21. Canelo Alvarez, 2 green at 22. Ali busting Sonny Liston ass at 22. Canelo Alvarez, 2 green. Teofimo Lopez, the undisputed franchise champion at the age of 22. Fighting Vasily Lomachenko. What about goddamn Canelo? 2 green.
Yeah, Wilder 33 fights in, 2 green.
It's multiple people. They do it with Jaime Munguia. They do it with Deontay Wilder. They do it with Jaime Munguia. They do it with a rack of these dudes. Y'all protect them, and then y'all put out this bullshit in the media talking about niggas is boring. When you say a motherfucker is boring, that's your way of saying he a threat to you. When you say what type of money, he don't bring no money to the table, that's another way of ducking. That's all it is. These are the new duck tactics, man. This is the story of DuckTales, man. That's all boxing is. And I'm telling you, the boxing is a deflating fucking practice, man. Because I know plenty of pros that don't fuck with boxing at all. They don't fuck with it at all. And I'm going to tell you why they don't fuck with it at all. Because every time they go out, they see a bunch of soft-ass 70-30, 80-20 ducking ass shit. Like Jermell Charlo. Niggas be bigging up Jermell all day. I love Jermell Charlo. I love Jermell Charlo. I love Jermell Charlo. Bro, this nigga was getting his ass thumped by fucking Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison. If he would have never got knocked out, that motherfucker wouldn't have won no rounds in that second fight. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But the fact still remains. He goes in there right after that and fights fucking Jason Rosario. What happens? This nigga takes a fucking dive and goes into some weird ass convulsions that don't make no goddamn sense. And he was touching this nigga all up. Now all of a sudden, I'm just supposed to believe that this motherfucker is going to be able to take it to a Brian Castano, who most of the world truly believes that beat Eris Landry Lara. I don't see how people get so caught up in these fugazi niggas that ain't proved nothing. But you give the niggas who constantly are going out there, who don't pick and choose, who are willing to fight everybody time and time again, you give them the most static. Just like you will consistently give static to niggas who on the you'll pray. Look, these flip-flopping ass YouTubers, man. 1 minute you a fan of Bud Crawford, now you the biggest fan of Errol fucking Spence. Before you thought motherfucking Errol Spence ain't had a chance against the littlest niggas in the league. Now you the motherfucking, now you his biggest dick sucker and shit like that. Now Terrence Crawford is a duck because he get tired of running down a nigga who don't want no fucking smoke with him, who talking mad asinine crazy shit. But now because Terrence Crawford's like, I'm not mentioning this goofball name, people are acting like he doing something wrong. What? I'm supposed to chase down a pussy? I'm supposed to chase down a pussycat all day long because what? For y'all benefit? Because y'all don't want to recognize that I've been chasing down this pussy? Nah, that's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works. Y'all need to identify what the fucking truth really is, man. Y'all need to identify what the truth really is. And I would like to know what makes a fighter so fucking boring than Demetrius Andre. He only goes out there and knocks everybody on their ass within the first 2 fucking rounds, shows that he has exceptional power, and then just beats the fuck out of him off the back foot all night. I would just say it's exceptional sweet science boxing. I would just say it's a fighter who's just going out there 10-8 motherfuckers early and just beating them how the fuck he wants to beat them. What? I'm supposed to go out there and fight for the fans? What the fuck has that ever done for you? So we just supposed to go out here and fight for the fans. What the fuck has that ever done for you? If Bud Crawford is the most overrated fighter in history, why does it come to the fighters that when they were in their fucking prime, he dusted them motherfuckers, making them niggas look easy, and then other niggas like Josh Taylor, other niggas like Jose Ramirez be having the same problems with the nigga that's so far out of his prime? No. But Terrence Crawford is playing with these niggas. What about Bud Crawford is overrated? I will wait. The only thing about Bud Crawford is overrated is your stupid ass beliefs of him. But I already know what type of niggas is saying this shit though. I ain't, you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna let your black ass cook. I'm just sitting here enjoying the show.
I already know what niggas. Already know what type of niggas who say Bud Crawford is overrated. Already know what niggas who think like this and shit like that, because it's a problem in boxing where niggas want to take motherfuckers with lackluster talent because of they fucking tribal obsessions and try to motherfucking exalt these motherfuckers and make them greater than what they are, because in some way or form you are prideful for who they are because of what they mean to you instead of what they are really defined of in the sport, which is they fucking talent and they fucking opposition. Period. That's all it boils down to. And I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers like it or not. It's the fucking truth. It's the truth. I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers trying to counterbalance what the LDBC do by whatever the fuck they do. Ignorance is fucking ignorance, man. At the end of the day. And as long as you motherfucking guys, I ain't never in my life bigged up a fighter just because he black. Ever. Point it out on my channel. I call you a fucking liar.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Point it out on my channel. I call you a fucking liar. But I know a bunch of y'all motherfuckers who big up fighters just because they Latino, just because they black, just because they European, and all types of shit. This is stupidest shit in the world. You should fuck with a nigga for his talent, not for his fucking skin tone, bruh. Face it, man. There ain't too many niggas out here that are complete in the totality of the skill set, and they don't have to be black to foot that bill, because we see Josh Taylor does it just fine. We see Vasily Lomachenko does it just fine. Shit, you even see Virgil Ortiz starting to show that movement, show that in and out pizzazz and shit like that, mixing up speed with power and punching in bunches and shit like that. What Robert Garcia is doing with him. So it's all fighters of all races that bring these sort of things to the table. But my whole thing is y'all motherfuckers get punch drunk off who y'all want to lead, because y'all motherfuckers can't. Y'all already know the promoters is backing these niggas, man. They protecting them niggas. They protecting them. They walking around with their fucking pockets flipped inside out and they holding them bitches. Period.
Man, look, the reason why Charlo won't fight, Charlo, let me tell you something. Maybe Jermell. I don't even say Jamel. I don't know because Jamel had a chance to. He didn't do it. But I think the Charlo brothers are the type of niggas like they'll fuck with niggas they know they could fuck with. They'll fight niggas they know they could beat up and all that shit. But the moment you one of them niggas that's gonna walk up in their shit, get in their face, and you really will see them type shit.
Because it's a whole, because we live in an era where, you know what I'm saying, you can poke your chest out, talk like a boogeyman, act like a boogeyman, but you don't have to be a boogeyman because motherfuckers is going to protect you, bro. Don King wasn't protecting no nigga, man. Bob Arum ain't protecting no nigga, man. Period, man. Manny Pacquiao, that's a whole nother story. But normally, the shit that I grew up on, Don King didn't give a fuck whether you won, lose, or draw. There was so much talent around. He gonna walk in with the winner. He gonna walk out with the winner. He gonna snake you to your face. He ain't gonna do it behind your back. It's all about finding the best talent that's out there and push them to the forefront of the fucking business. But at the same time, you have nothing to gripe about other than the boxer because you're getting sensational fights at the same time. You can't consider these fights sensational. See, I hear a lot of motherfuckers putting this stigma on Bob Arum, putting this stigma on Don King and these niggas for what they did to the game. But the best boxing that ever came out of pugilism is from those guys. Period. Ever since them niggas been gone, boxing's been on fucking life support. Life support. Period. And y'all motherfuckers sit up here, y'all gonna get to the point where y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of cheerleading ass fanboy niggas huddling around with your pom-poms and shit. I'm telling you, bruh, boxing is about to start going to the point to where all niggas, the only niggas that's talking about it is sitting at the nail shop getting manis and fucking petties and shit with frosted tips and fucking lip gloss on and shit like that. And wearing fucking shorts that's above their kneecaps. I'm trying to tell you, Slim. You can't see it already? Look at these laffy tappy, stupid, fruity, blonde, fucking head rocking ass niggas right now, man. They already headed there. They okay. Look, they don't want to be defined as pussy in the ring. They want to be defined as, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be defined as warriors in the ring, win, lose, or draw. They would rather you motherfucking speculate that they gangsters instead of show you that they gangsters. But I ain't never speculated a gangster in my life. A nigga always had to show me gangster. You always had to make me feel gangster. But if I ain't never feel it, or I wasn't never privy to it, then I ain't never gonna believe it. You ain't nothing but talk, my nigga. And a lot of these dudes ain't nothing but talk. This is the fucking most deflated sport of all time. When fucking badminton is whooping your ass, you got a motherfucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and y'all don't think that the fans don't think that they play a part in it. The motherfucking media pundits don't think that they know they play a part in it. But the thing about it is, you know, it just trickles down to the YouTubers. They want to be everything that these motherfuckers are in the mainstream media. But the thing is, y'all got all of the power to do 1,000 times better than what they do. And you choose not to take advantage of that power because you worried about relationships, and y'all motherfuckers are too stupid to realize that they need you. You don't need them. It's all about exposure, and they can't get it on their own. They thrive off your 100,000, 500,000, million sub platforms and shit like that. Y'all motherfuckers don't got no backbone, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. I told niggas what I was going to do the moment I came in this shit, and there's a reason why we probably wasn't going to get interviews. And niggas probably thought I was just some talking ass nigga or whatever, because they ain't never got to see it in action. They like, yeah, we let this nigga, we hear him talking or whatever, but we don't know if that's true or not, if Deuce really going to do what he say he going to do until we get to see him do it. But then when motherfuckers see me do that shit, motherfuckers like, oh, okay. It kind of changes the way you feel about the sport when you kind of getting questions and answers and shit like that. And motherfuckers is talking to these coaches and talking to these trainers and these fighters the way you really think when you offer the motherfucking camera. Y'all motherfuckers got to stop sitting and smiling these niggas' faces and treating these niggas like they gods, man. They some fucking fuck them niggas, man.
It is what it is. Like I said, man, I'm not on here to push no narrative. I'm on here to speak the sport of boxing. Like I said, you got 4 fighters that's really doing something, and nobody's really hyping them up that much. Clarissa Shields is riding the wave of her winning that MMA fight, but aside from that, ain't nobody really talking about Josh Taylor or Katie Taylor or Jessica McCaskill, and they are the pinnacle of the sport. And all we talking about is the Charlos and the Canelos and the Terrence Crawfords and the Errol Spence and the Anthony Joshuas and the Deontay Wilders and the Tyson Furies of the world. They ain't doing shit.
Yeah, and I respect where you coming from, man, but they never gonna get that shine like that. Katie Taylor, she got a skill set. Clarissa Shields has a skill set, but to be perfectly honest, Justin McCaskill is not a good fighter to me. You know what I'm saying? She beat Cecilia Brakes, just beat herself in both of those fights for real. Because Jessica McCaskill is not a good fighter at all. You know what I'm saying? She's just happened to be fortunate to be an undisputed fighter during the end of somebody else's twilight. But I commend her fighting a girl that was bigger on her size. But yeah, she should have her respect. But is she gonna be something that propels the sport and do this and do that? Nah, Clarissa Shields talking about
Clarissa Shields won't do that.
she been going down. She been going down to win motherfucking multiple world titles and shit like that, not going up. If she fights Jessica McCaskill, that's gonna be a stain on her. She need to be fighting Savannah Marshall. That's the only real fight that's out there for her right now. So it's like women boxing is slim pickings. When these motherfuckers got 5 to 7 fights, they becoming undisputed in less than 10 fights and shit like that. Nobody's motherfucking really like looking at that shit like, you know, like nobody's liking these fucking 2-minute fights, man. Nobody's liking these 2-minute fights where it looked like exactly what it looked like on the street. 2 bitches slapping. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly. Like there's no technique to that. I'm not, and that's why I made it a point to separate the Savannah Marshalls, the Clarissa Shields, and the Katie Taylor. They are special talent. Jessica McCaskill, I can't say is a special talent because I could find another girl to do exactly what Jessica McCaskill do, if not do it better. And that's no disrespect to her. I'm just saying, you can have Rick Ramos and y'all can think y'all the greatest fucking thing in the world since y'all found one another, but you're not. You're not. Congratulations for what you've done, but you're boring. You don't have a skill set for real.
Why you get at Jessica like that, bro?
I'm not getting at her. I fucking got love for the girl. I got love for what she accomplished, but she's not good. She's not. I'm not going to lie and say a person is better than what the fuck they are. Undisputed, yes. Good, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she trying to make that Katie Taylor fight again. Stop it. Like, for real. You like, I mean, I commend her heart. She has heart. A lot more than I could say about of these niggas, man. But at the end of the day, the skill set just not there, bro. And you watch those 2 breakers fights, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
Yeah,
that shit was a snooze fucking fest. Like women see, and there's this thing, right? And I ain't here to talk about like saying like no chauvinist or nothing like that. But everywhere I go in the world, I hear women in this whole dyke ass movement talking about they want equal pay with everything that the men doing. Do you bring in the revenue that the men bring? Do you sell the tickets that the men sell? Are you putting up the level of competition that the men are putting up? Like, yo, half of y'all shits is running off the back of men shits, and half of y'all cards are running off the back of men shit. Like fucking Clarissa Shields, she tried to do a fucking pay-per-view with Christina Hammer. That shit barely did 100,000 pay-per-views.
That was terrible. That was,
you know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers aren't main events, and they're getting their fucking money based off, and the only reason they get to have decent purses that they get is because the zone is willing to put them on the co-mains of other men's cards. Like, what are you doing by yourself? And then you want to dictate and talk about the money that you deserve. Show me what you are bringing revenue-wise, because I guarantee you put on an all-woman show, put them motherfuckers in the Staples Center, I bet you can hear a fucking pin drop in that bitch from the fucking 10th row back.
Diesel. Sly said, what you think of the presser?
Unprofessional as hell. He just showed exactly what he was, a motherfucking coward. I mean, like Deontay Wilder coming out there with fucking headphones on his head, peanuts in his motherfucking peanuts in his hand. If anybody know anything about a person who was eating doing shit like that, eating is a sign of stress. Eating is a stress reliever. Anytime that you eating when you under pressure, it just shows you that, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to find a way of dealing with stress. You're sitting there fidgeting, moving around, you pretending like you listening to music, but you so fucking egotistical. We know ain't nothing fucking playing in them fucking headphones but fucking white noise. You were listening to fucking everything. Every time he heard something that he didn't like, look at how his body language changed. You're sitting up there acting childish like you didn't hear what this motherfucker was saying, and then you got the nerve to try to pull some fucking 30-minute fucking standoff like you fucking Wyatt Earp and this is Tombstone or some shit like that. Miss me with that bullshit motherfucking Doc Holliday. Like, come on, man. Who the fuck do you think you are? You think that you're going to come in there with these big fucking retardo headphones on, stand in front of this man, and because you stand there and look this dude in the face for an entirety of fucking 5 minutes, romanticizing over the pimp, counting all the pimples on his fucking face, looking at everywhere but his motherfucking eyes, we supposed to believe this shit real because Malik Scott is standing behind him talking about, hey man, this fight, them boys ain't looking away. Man, Tyson Fury, cool hand Luke in that motherfucker. Deontay Wilder is a little fucking boy staring at his second and third childhood and shit like that. Probably got Michael Jackson CD burning in his fucking headphones, listening to Can You See My Childhood right fucking now, during that motherfucking face off. The fact remains is this: a motherfucker emasculated you in the first fight. He completely dethroned you, beat you, owned your heart, mind, body, and soul in the second fight. Put that shit in his motherfucking pocket. Put that shit in his girl pocketbook. Put the wish in his fucking daughter Build-A-Bear heart, took that shit home with him, rest with it, carry it to work with him. His bitch take you with him, and she go to the fucking manicure to get a mani and petty because we know you like that shit. Motherfucking, it's just bad, bro. It's just bad. To try to act like you were this tough guy, you didn't even fucking learn a thing. You haven't spoke to an individual soul for a year. You haven't had a fucking rubber match. You have done absolutely nothing. But then to come out here, because we know last year before COVID, February of 2020, what, 2020? February 2019. February 2019, February 22nd of 2019, your motherfucking ass, after you caught that motherfucking ass whooping before that, your ass didn't want to do a press conference. Why? Because he had your heart, mind, body, and soul in. And I tried to tell motherfuckers that he was going to knock your ass out and didn't nobody want to fucking believe me. And what happened? You got your motherfucking melon peeled, nigga. And then all of a sudden, we supposed to believe that you wanted press conferences now? No, motherfucker. Here's the deal. The only reason that motherfucker took the press conference is because he was forced. And what he did was he pulled up on them motherfuckers, and they didn't expect what type of child, what type of kid was going to show up to this press conference until he showed up that bitch with a fucking thing of Carnival fucking peanuts and some goddamn headphones and shit like that. Like he a little fucking kid. You got to give a fucking tablet and some headphones while he at the doctor's office and shit like that because you know you're about to get a shot to try to ease this fucking mind with some Mickey Mouse fucking clubhouse or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That dude is a fucking joke. If anybody thinks this dude is legitimate or anybody thinks this dude is real, man, check yourself. Because the only way Tyson Fury falls is there's a fix in line. And those are facts.
I already said the fix is in. I think the fix is in.
Like I said, I'm 49% towards the I'm 49% towards it's real. And you know what I mean? I'm 51% towards the fact that the fix is in. And the only reason I say that is because of how the integrity of fucking Sugar Hill Stewart, the way he responded to it, how we talk about how him and Tyson Fury been working on the torque and they punch and stuff and saying he got one punch knockout power and shit like that now. I'm like, yeah, I believe that when it comes to a fucking Bambi, a glass jaw having ass nigga like Deontay Wilder with them fucking flamingo legs. That motherfucker cannot take a punch, man. And the only way Fury drops, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Boone. I've been saying this shit, bro. I said, if this nigga Fury drops, get ready for the excuse, man. The excuse is going to be, it's going to be a phony excuse to sell the next fight. I wasn't dialed in because of the first two outcomes of the fight. I was being big-headed, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't all the way locked in. Like, but really, I swear to God, if that happens, I'm done with boxing, yo. I'm done with it. Don't expect me to talk about that.
I'm more than halfway there, bro. I'm more than halfway there.
I've been halfway there. Like
relationships.
Man, I try to tell you, man, there's so much other shit that I could offer my time to than boxing, because boxing is at the point where I fucking fully understand that it will never go back to the days where boxing was at, you know what I'm saying, was at its heights. There will never be, you know what I mean, glorious boxing matches. Anything that has money involved with it in this era, it has to be fixed. You know, there's a reason why I brought up, you know, the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather match and the alleged, you know, promoter that leaked the information that led to his fucking death, you know what I'm saying, way before the fight even happened, when he mentioned that, you know, these boys was going to rob and break the bank based off of this shit. See, the people are so comfortable with spending their money on bullshit and not demanding better from fucking fighters that y'all content with what you see, as long as you're in position to make a certain fighter look like he's doing more than what he really is. As long as your guy is made to look a certain way in this cancel culture, you're perfectly okay with it, instead of a motherfucker grinding for it. I'm not that type of nigga, and I won't accept boxing on these fucking terms. And when I listen to motherfuckers talk about boxing, it just disgusts me for real, because I know y'all motherfuckers is a part of the go along, get along game to keep y'all motherfucking weak ass subscribers. Fuck them niggas, man. If niggas don't want to rock with me because I insist on giving objective criticism to niggas that ain't like that, then I'm telling you right now, you just gonna have to fucking hate me, because I'm never gonna be nothing but what I am. And I'm not conforming for none of y'all fuck boys, man, because y'all have made this to where, like, yo, you can't see the forest from beyond the fucking trees, man. That's just what it is. You see one fucking thing, y'all can't even look past what the bullshit really is to even think what's going on behind it. Y'all think everything is legitimate that comes out of the boxing world, and it's not that, bro. This is show business at the end of the day, and y'all have made this shit more burlesque showgirls than any fucking thing that I've ever seen in life, bro. I'm even starting to think that boxing is more rigged than the fucking Super Bowl, man.
Well, Sly just subscribed to your channel. Said you legit.
Appreciate you, homie. Man, it's like we gotta understand this, man. If we don't care enough to pull motherfuckers up, if we don't care enough to dog niggas every time you see them in public, look, you can be respectfully disrespectful. I try to tell people this shit all the time, bro. Like, listen to how these fucking fighters talk. Listen to how these fucking coaches talk to motherfuckers. And then y'all think y'all supposed to conform and y'all pay these niggas bills? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all gotta watch this shit. This is the shit that y'all motherfucking take y'all hard-earned money and you spend it on. And then motherfuckers call you a dirtbag if you fire stick it or whatever. But when is boxing giving you anything more than some shit that you need to fire stick? I mean, I got a fucking fire stick, and I ain't been fire sticking shit, but guess what? Call me a dirtbag because it ain't worth my viewership. I'm sorry. Every weekend we turning on a bunch of 70, 30, 80, 20 fights, and motherfuckers is like, Jaime Munguia's fighting, Naoya Inui's fighting, this person fighting. Man, they fighting a whole bunch of niggas. They get knocked the fuck over, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You got fucking the Smurf fighting a fucking old legend, man, in an exhibition and shit like that. This some goofball ass shit. Y'all won't tell these niggas that they some scrubs. Y'all ain't telling these niggas that they acting like some scrubs. Y'all won't tell these niggas when they fight, when they not fighting the real challenges out there. It's like, yo, why is this nigga avoiding this nigga? Y'all like, why does he want to fight him? I have never in my life existed with a bunch of soft porn ass niggas, man. This shit is weird, bro. It is simply what it is, man. And until y'all get it, until y'all see that y'all got to change the motherfucking narrative, y'all got to change the talk points, y'all got to be tougher on these motherfucking channels, y'all definitely need to be tougher on your Twitter, your Instagram, your WhatsApp, whatever the fuck, Instagram, whatever the fuck y'all use when y'all communicate with these motherfuckers. Y'all need to tell them what it really is. Tell them. Stop motherfucking appreciating bullshit fights. Praise the ones that's right. The ones that vary come around so often. Stop being happy about some weak ass shit you getting recycled with during the summer and having motherfuckers tell you should appreciate that shit. Appreciate what? Because these motherfuckers done recycled and gave y'all Sean Porter and Keith Thurman once again in the fucking fall. You supposed to be happy about that? Oh, because Errol Spence is fighting Manny Pacquiao, we supposed to be over the moon? Once again, no. The only reason we are over the moon because we want to know what a 42-year-old Manny Pacquiao was going to do. Not what a motherfucking bum-ass, big-head-ass Errol Super Nipple Spence is going to do. The shit is ridiculous, man. Get y'all shit together, man. Because the real one, look, I ain't going to be here for that long, bro. I'm not going to be here for that long. My first look, man. This shit stressed me out more than my own fucking personal life do. So that means I must be living quite all right. I ain't gonna let y'all motherfuckers knock me off my rocker with this corny ass shit. Because if boxing don't care, why the fuck should I care more than it do? And that's just what I gotta say about it, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man.
Hey, and on that note, we gotta wrap it up. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
As my
look,
niggas
man.
say, at the end of this shit, it
Cost you
costs
nothing,
you
man.
Pay a
Pay a nigga no mind, man.
no mind.
Stop
Respect,
giving these
though.
motherfuckers, man. Stop giving these niggas motherfucking free respect, man. Make these motherfuckers earn it for once in y'all fucking life. But I guess, oh, this is the instant gratification era, right? Fuck out of here, man.